They say, words don't break bones. But they break hearts, dreams, and sometimes, entire lives. Every word you speak is like a knife. It can protect, or it can cut. And once spoken, you cannot take it back. This is a story about a boy who learned that lesson. Too late. If you've ever spoken without thinking, if you've ever hurt someone with your tongue, then this message is for you. Because today, you will learn the true power behind the words we speak. Meet Arav, a smart teenager. Sharp mind, sharp tongue. People admired his intelligence, but feared his attitude. If someone made a mistake, Arav would insult them. If someone asked a question, Arav would mock them. If someone disagreed with him, Arav would argue until they gave up. He believed being right was everything, even if it meant hurting others. One day, a new student joined the class. Sahil. Shy, quiet, nervous. He struggled to speak in front of others. And when he did speak, his voice trembled. Arav noticed, and smelled an opportunity. On Sahil's very first day, he mispronounced a word while reading aloud. The class giggled. Arav laughed the loudest. He shouted, "Greater than, can't you even speak properly? Did you leave your brain at home?" The class roared in laughter. Sahil froze. His face turned red. His eyes filled with tears. But he kept silent. He swallowed his pain. The teacher, Mr. Rahman, watched everything. Days turned into weeks. And every day, Arav used his words like arrows. Small mistakes, big insults. Small doubts, big attacks. Sahil slowly stopped participating. He avoided eye contact. He walked with his head down. His confidence was being destroyed. One sarcastic comment at a time. Still, Teacher Rahman remained quiet. He was waiting, watching, preparing a lesson Arav would never forget. One afternoon, during presentations, Sahil was asked to explain a topic. His hands shook, his voice cracked, and before he completed even one sentence, Arav interrupted loudly. "Greater than, sit down. You can't even talk. Don't embarrass yourself." The whole class laughed again. This time, Sahil couldn't hold back his tears. He ran out of the classroom. There was complete silence. Teacher Rahman stood up slowly, looked straight at Arav, and said only 3 words. "Greater than, come with me." He took Arav to the school garden. There was a wall under construction. Bricks, cement, a large hammer. The teacher pointed and said, "Greater than, break that wall." Arav laughed, but he did as told. He smashed a brick, then another, and another. In minutes, a portion of the wall collapsed. With pride, Arav said, "Greater than, done, easy." The teacher smiled slightly and replied, "Greater than, now, fix it." Arav froze. He stared at the broken wall. "Greater than, but, it will never be the same again." Teacher Rahman looked into his eyes. "Greater than, exactly. Words are hammers. Once they break someone, even if you try to fix it, they are never the same again." Arav's confidence faded. His heart felt heavy. The teacher pointed to the scattered bricks. "Greater than, these bricks are like people's hearts. A single outburst, a single insult, a single joke, and you cause damage you cannot undo. Greater than, you laugh for a moment. They cry for a lifetime." Then he asked, "Greater than, tell me, Arav, what did you gain by humiliating Sahil?" Arav stayed silent. "Greater than, did you become a greater human? Did you grow? Did your light shine brighter? By dimming someone else's light?" Arav bowed his head, his sharp tongue, finally silenced. The teacher continued, "Greater than, one day, you will meet someone stronger than you, smarter than you, and more powerful than your words. Greater than, and when they throw their words back at you, you will finally feel the pain you gave others." He placed the hammer in Arav's hand. "Greater than, the same mouth that hurts can also heal. Greater than, you choose every single day which kind of person you want to be." Arav looked at his hands. Hands that just broke something. Hands that couldn't fix it back. His chest tightened with guilt. The next day, Arav approached Sahil. He didn't know how to start. For the first time, he was nervous. He softly said, "Greater than, I'm sorry." Sahil didn't reply, but his eyes did, filled with fear and disbelief. Arav continued, "Greater than, you may not forgive me today. You may never forgive me. But I will change. I promise." Small steps, day after day. Instead of mocking, he supported. Instead of laughing, he encouraged. Instead of judging, he understood. Slowly, Sahil lifted his head again. One day, he smiled. And Arav realized something powerful. Greater than if words can destroy someone. Words can rebuild them too. Moral message. Think before you speak. Because you don't know how fragile someone's heart is. You don't know what battles someone is fighting. You don't know how close they are to breaking completely. Your single careless sentence could be their final push to give up. Your single kind sentence could be the reason they keep going. Words are free, but they are expensive in consequence. Choose them wisely. When you speak, ask yourself, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? If any answer is no, don't say it. Remember, small diamond, a gentle word can bring peace. Small diamond, a respectful word can build trust. Small diamond, a loving word can heal a broken soul. Small diamond, and a cruel word can destroy everything. Be the person whose words lift people up, not the one whose words push them down. Just like the wall, hearts once broken are never the same again. So pause, breathe, and think before you speak. Because silence is always better than a word you will later regret. If you learned something today, share this message. Someone out there needs to hear this before it's too late. This is Motivational X, where every story changes a life.